The Tale of the Parrot is a short story reference famous writer Sri Rabindranath Tagore's Totakahini. The story critiques the traditional education system.
One was a bird. He was stupid. He sings, does not read the scriptures. Jumped, flew, didn't know what the rules were. The king said,
"Such a bird is of no use, but eats the fruits of the forest and causes loss in the fruit market at Rajhat."
He called the minister and said,
"Teach the bird."
The burden fell on the king's nieces to teach the bird. The scholars sat and judged a lot. The question is, what is the reason for the ignorance of the living being? It was decided that a bird that builds a nest with a little straw does not hold much knowledge in the house. Therefore, first of all, it is necessary to make a cage well. The chief scholar returned home, happy with rewards. Goldsmith sat down to make a cage of gold. The cage was such a wonder that people from all over the country bent down to see it. Someone says, education is absolutely essential. Someone says, if there is no education, there is a cage. What a bird's luck. Goldsmith loaded the bag and got the rewards. He was happy and went straight to the house. The scholar sat down to teach science to the bird. Paying attention said, "It is not the work of a little knowledge." Sister then summoned the writers. They imitated the scribbles and re-imitated and made mountains as evidence. The one who saw said, "Bravo. There is no more place to keep the knowledge." The scribes' team was rewarded by loading oxen. Then they ran towards the house. There was no more tension in their family. There is no limit to the attention of the nieces for the expensive cage. Repairs are in progress. After that, everyone said, progress is taking place, after seeing the scrubbing and polishing. It took a lot of people and even more people to keep an eye on them. They loaded the ark after receiving tons of money every month. There are many other lacks in the world. Only cynics are enough. They said,
"Maharaj, the cage is improving, but no one cares about the bird."
The word reached the ears of the king. He called his sister and said,
"Sister, listen to this."
Sister said,
"Maharaj, if you want to hear the truth, call the saints, the scholars, the scribes, call those who repair and oversee the repairs. Slanderers speak evil because they cannot stay away."
After hearing the reply, the king understood the situation clearly, and then a gold necklace was put on his niece's neck. The king wanted to see for himself that education was going on at a terrible pace. One day he himself came to the school with his friend Amadia. Near Duri started all the bells, the drums, the trumpets, the very damama, the flutes, the open cymbals, the mridanga, the jagjam. The scholars cleared their throats, shook their heads, and started reciting mantras. All the workers, goldsmith scribers, caretakers, and kings, all relatives cheered. Sister said,
"Maharaj, you see the arrangement."
Maharaj said,
"Amazing. So much of sound."
Sister said,
"Not only sound, but there is no less meaning behind it."
When the king was happy and crossed the river and got on the elephant, the cynic was hiding in the bush and said,
"Maharaj, have you seen the bird?"
The king was surprised. He said,
"That? I didn't think so. The bird was not seen."
He came back and said to the scholar, "I want to see how you teach the bird." Met very happy to see. The arrangement is so much bigger than the bird that the bird cannot be seen. It seems as if you don't see him. The king understood that there was no error in the arrangement. There is no grain in the cage, no water. Only leaves are torn from scribbles and stuffed into the bird's mouth. Now the king, while riding the elephant, said to the chieftain, the blasphemer deserves the punishment. Day by day, the bird became very weak. Yet by nature the bird seeks the morning light and flutters its wings unjustly. Even, one day, he is seen trying to cut the cage with his thin lips. The bird died. No one could ever guess that. The cynic said without a trace, "The bird is dead." The king said, "Bring the bird once. Let's see." Outside, in the southern breeze of the new spring, new leaves of trees longed for the sky of the budding forest with a long sigh.